We're gonna go fill our water tanks here soon. It's kind of scary. I don't know what's gonna happen. So one of the fun parts of bus life is finding water. So we have a 100-gallon water tank on board and a 100-gallon gray water tank on board, but we also have a reverse osmosis water system, and reverse osmosis uses a lot of water to produce water, clean water. So a lot of it, a good portion of the water you use actually drains off outside, and you lose it. So we've had issues with, we might have 100 gallons of fresh water, and by the time we need to refill it again, we might only have that much in the bottom of our gray water tank. So, a lot of the water is going to what could be the black water tank, which is the toilet, and we use, washing dishes and things like that. But there's much, I would say about half of the water that we get is lost, so to speak, in because of our, of course, drinking water. People are drinking it, but then the filter process uses water as well. So not only are we drinking a lot of water, but we're losing a lot in the filter process. And the filter we have is actually supposed to be a really good one. We like it, and it's supposed to be very efficient compared to most reverse osmosis systems, but reverse osmosis systems are notorious for kind of wasting water.
Pretty silly. You standing up?
Take that binky out.
You give it. You give it. That's nice. That's good. Alright, and then take a seat. It's right in the
Alright, so we're filling our tanks. Okay, so there's a little duck here, right out back from Cracker Barrel. Hey, dude. So I think he can't see out of this side. See, if I come over here, he can see that. Hey, bud. But he can't see over here at all, actually.
Alright, I won't be scared of you. Cracker Barrel, they have roasted duck on their menu every once in a while, and they just raise them outside here.
This here is a very sweet story about a boy and his duck. This one-eyed duck and the two-eyed boy. Jesse, you're in my seat. Jesse, I need you to move. Okay? Jesse? All right, so we are getting the bus ready right now because we have a special guest that's coming. Someone who has flown all the way from Belgium to see us and come to one of the kickstarts that are happening in Fort Lauderdale, Florida this weekend.
Hello, Shane and Julie. This is our bus that we are converting here in Belgium. First, I mentioned your films on my son. He wants to live in a bus and have many children, so I found it good to send them your videos. But then myself, I watched the videos and I started to get addicted to it. And the end of the story is that we have now our own bus that we are converting. As you can see, there are already spaces where the windows will come. We bought RV windows to put in later. But I found it a very clever idea what you had to first put the wood on the walls and the ceiling, then cut it out, paint the bus at the outside, paint the bus on the inside, and then put the windows in. So we are trying to follow this plan. And this is a bus, it's between a touring car and a school bus. So the storage is not so high, and therefore we have enough height to walk easily in the bus. As you can see, we are not the biggest people, so. What you see here are big water tanks of 100 gallon, and one will be for the grey water and one for the fresh water. And we have the plan to put them in this space. And on the other side we have also a big space that we can use for storage.
There's Anya. There she is. Hi. Hi.
I want to stand. Yay!
They are here.
Shira has one.
Hello, hello.
Yeah.
Hi.
I can't believe it. That I see it in real.
Take off your shoes.
I'm a little bit overwhelmed. I'm Julie. Oh.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Me too.
Yeah. So welcome to the Good News Bus.
Yeah, welcome. Thank you. Vera is a baker and she makes the most beautiful cakes. I think the carousel one is probably the coolest. So Belgium is not only known for chocolate, but apparently cake making now.
Well, that
To us.
cake making is more from America and England, but it's introduced in Belgium. Yeah. I followed the course in England for
Wow.
it. Yeah.
Wow.
And I gave that same course in Belgium. They then
Any baking questions?
Yeah.
You have an expert.
Yeah. I made flowers like roses and things.
Oh.
Careful, it's hot.
Yeah, it's very hot.
Wonderful.
All right, guys. So we are here with Vera from Belgium, and then Cindy and
Lucinda.
which you're from Quebec.
Quebec, Canada.
Quebec, yeah. So we got a really interesting story, and we just want to kind of share it with you guys. So Vera is from Belgium and follows us on YouTube, and she wanted to come visit us and visit the kickstart that's going to be in Fort Lauderdale this weekend.
I saw you baptizing people, and for 2 years I knew I want to become a Christian, but I didn't know how to do that.
Yeah. And you were an atheist.
I was an atheist.
And you
yes.
literally, like, today was almost the first day you've opened a Bible.
Yesterday or so.
Yesterday.
Yeah. And today I had a Bible school here in Florida.
Yeah, like a
And,
Bible study. You
yeah,
went to,
Yeah, a
Wow.
Bible study. I never had it and I enjoyed it very much. But I didn't know anything about the Kickstart. I just saw somebody baptized and I
Yep.
said to my husband, I need to become a Christian. I trust Julie and Kay. I'm sure that's exactly what I need.
Yeah.
I bought a ticket and
And she's here. So we've only known them a month. So she contacts somebody that knows about the last Reformation, the kickstarting in her home country of Belgium, and asks if he could somehow find somebody here where she could stay while she was here. Okay, so he somehow knows Lucinda.
And he contacts her to see if she would have a place for Vera to stay while she comes to the kickstart.
And then she writes me and she says, well, you know, I'm going to be meeting the bus light people. I'm like, the bus light people? I was like, they're in our group right now because we met like a month ago. So we're kind of a group here that's meeting. So it's just like everything just came together. So it's like, wow, this is the Lord for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
And so now Vera is staying at Cindy's house.
Yes.
All right, we're ready to hit the road. Get on our way to Fort Lauderdale. Goodbye, West Palm Beach. You guys ready?
Yeah!
Alright, I'm gonna tell the viewers that now I can beat Arvin at an arm wrestle, so now you don't have to say poor Ashton.
Dinosaurs. This is a raptor.
We're in Fort Lauderdale. So today was a really exciting day. We got to meet our new Belgium friend. Vera came all the way from Belgium to meet us and to go to a kickstart. So this coming weekend is a kickstart, and if you guys have seen some of our recent videos, we show and tell what a kickstart is. And so there's another one that's going to happen this weekend, and we're going to be a part of that.
Write sentences that has a form of be, the verb be. What is that?
So you guys are going to kind of be able to come along on Vera's journey and meet her and see the kickstart maybe even from her perspective and from her eyes. And so it's going to be super exciting.
Hey! What's up, man?
Dude, I was waiting at my house for you to show up. Finally, I was like, man, I gotta go.
So Vera made these are her famous cupcakes, and she said I could sell them at the Kickstart. We have the coffee stand, coffee and cookie stand set up. So.
No way! Okay. Anyone remember me from the bus life where I was doing push-ups? It was many years ago at that old church. Just got done driving 5 hours, and I'm so tired, so I needed some love from baby boo. You want to play? You want to play on Daddy's?
Yeah.
You want to play on Daddy's keyboard?
And I would say if the most important thing you need to take with you this weekend is to know Christ, is to have fellowship with Him. And you have to make sure that you know Him. You have to make sure that you are born again. It's not enough that your parents know it. It's not enough that your wife or your husband. It's not enough that your kids. You need to know Him. Die with Christ, rise up with Christ.
so long.
Vera's been baptized.
Yes, finally,
Go.
I'm good.
And not have to
yes.
think about it. And
What did you feel? What did you experience?
I was thinking
like I said,
a
on
lot.
an everyday level.
And finally I said I don't need to think. It's not on me. I don't need to think about it.
You can experience
God
every day,
who
every
will
second of your
do
life.
the things that are necessary, and then I
surrendered.
Yeah.
New age guy with
Yes.
yoga
I feel
teacher
peace. Yes.
who have been seeking in all of that.
And I was in good
But then
hands with
short
Julie
time
and
ago,
Shane.
God started to do something.